What's up? It's Mommy Yaya, and I'm here to show you guys how to make apple baby food from scratch. So if you guys have any babies, I always recommend like making baby food from scratch because honestly, I don't trust nothing that's in the store. They put like preservatives, fullers to fill your baby up, and they put stuff in there like to make it last longer on the shelf. So I don't like any of those chemicals. Just like, have you seen that doggy food commercial? Well, if you don't know the ingredients, don't feed it to them. So our apple, I'm gonna clean it and chop it up. I usually get the vegetable spray at Vallarta's because I don't trust, especially like right now, people be purposely coughing on fruits and vegetables and touching them, so I don't trust. So we're gonna chop this up. And then you check this out right here. I have my baby steamer. So when it comes to solid stuff like carrots, apples, asparagus, whatever the case may be, if you're gonna puree it, which means like have it mushy, you're gonna need to steam it. So this is my baby bullet steamer. I use it for everything. It does 3 things. It steams, defrosts, and sterilizes any of your bottles, pacifiers, whatever the case may be. So we put a half a cup of water. I already put a half a cup in here. Then we put our apples on the top. Just make sure to even them out so like they all cook evenly. Then you're gonna press number 2 on here. Because if you look in your guideline book, it tells you puree apples is number 2. And we turn it on and we cover it up and we let those sit and we let them cook for a bit. Oh, you can't hear me. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Carla, can you hear me now? Or not? I feel like the guy off of the Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Good? No? Anywho, this extra apple, I guess I'm not gonna do anything with it, but you know what? I could still chop it up and put it in one of these. If you guys don't have one of these for teething babies, this is the best thing ever. It's best for teething babies. But I recommend don't chop up the apple and just put it in there. You gotta put it in the steamer first to soften it up, or the baby's gonna be just gnawing on hard ass apple with their gums. So remember that. But I will chop some up so I could put some in there. So I'll puree this and then I'll put some of the other in there. Hey KK, can you guys hear me? Cause Carla said she can't hear me on that end, so I want to make sure you guys can hear me, or this video will be pointless. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna cut this up. Excuse me, son. Can you put that down a little bit? Mommy's trying to make a video of making baby food. Do you want to help me? You don't want to help me? Well, do you want some apples? You sure you don't want apples with spicy? Which means tahini. He likes tahini on his apples. Huh? Would you like some? Okay, buddy. Well, you just came from outside, so can you wash your hands, please? Thank you. You don't know. You know how to wash your hands. Kids nowadays. 2 kids for sale. Who would like a 5-year-old and a 5-month-old? I'm just kidding. Okay, so next we're gonna use our baby bullet, which works wonders. If you guys have a baby and don't have a baby bullet, I highly suggest to get one because it's the best thing ever. And we have our baby this. What you laughing about? What's so funny? I don't get it. Because I'm being Miss Mommy Betty Crocker here? How long is this gonna take? Apples, half a cup to 10 minutes. Okay, so this is gonna take 10 minutes. That's a long time. I don't think I could wait 10 minutes. I guess I could put everything away then. Okay, let's hook up this blender. And, damn, I forgot. Okay, there's 2 types of people. Some people like the skin on the apple, and some people peel the skin off before, because even if you blend it up, there's still chunks of the skin of apple that kind of like get in the baby's throat, and it's kind of hard for them to swallow. So it's really up to you whether you're an apple skin person or not, you know. I leave it in there. It's kind of like more nutrients, I guess, but yet again, everybody else be touching it, so I don't know. What I do my... Alright, so the other products we're gonna use are our kitty, I don't know, I call it kiinde, I guess. So I usually just put my own baby food in these they're actually called twisties. And I write down, you know, okay, apple, baby food, the day that I made it, because they only last 4 days in the refrigerator. If you freeze it, it'll last a month. Yep, exactly. He's right. He said the skin has all the nutrients, the skin in the apples. So that's why I leave them on there. But some people don't like them, so it's kind of like your preference. And then this is kiinde as well, so you just get the food in there. I know I'm a messy person. I always get it all over the place. And then this comes with the baby bullet, these little containers. So we're gonna use these containers for the pieces of soft apple that we're gonna put in here. Now, I know apples get brown really fast, so I always suggest like squirt a little bit of lemon juice on top, because lemon juice makes it last a little bit longer. I don't know why, but I mean, it's the same thing with bananas. Bananas get brown fast, so just always like sprinkle a little bit of lemon juice on the top of it, and it won't get brown. So we have 2. We're gonna fill up 2 of these. Puree and soft for teething babies. Let's see, we have this. And then with your baby bullet, it comes with this ingredients book. So it will tell you how to make apple. Let's see, which one is apple? And it tells you the stages too. Like, okay, the first types of food that you introduce, stage 1. Usually you're supposed to introduce food at 6 months. That's for breastfeeding babies, and 4 months for formula babies. But honestly, my kid is a chunky monkey, and breast milk is not gonna hold it for him. So, oh well. He needs some food in his stomach. So it says right here, apples. So full apple is gonna be 3 of these, but we're not gonna use these. We're gonna use these instead. Let's see, puree apple. It tells you the ingredients right here. So it says it's gonna take 10 minutes to cook. Rich with antioxidants, fiber, and flavonoids. What the fuck? Flavonoids. Hey sis, I'm making your nephew some organic puree baby food. Flavonoids. I'm still stuck on that damn word. Oh my gosh, I'm about to make that into a joke. Y'all got some flavonoids? Apples are great for promoting heart health and digestive health. So we're gonna need it says 1 whole apple is 1/4 breast milk, formula, or water to add into it for the consistency. I'm making baby food. I don't like buying baby food from the store. I don't trust it. There's been a couple times I've opened it up and it was still, the date on it was still good, but I found mold in it. And I don't like buying baby food from the store because it has other chemicals like fillers and stuff for it to last longer on the shelf. So I don't really trust. If I know I have an apple at home, I'm gonna give him an actual apple, because there's other baby foods, I've read the back of it, and it's like just stuff that I've never heard of before, so I don't want to feed that to my kid. It says right here, step 1, boil apple until very soft and tender. Cool apple completely. Twist the baby blade on a short cup. Add both ingredients, which is 1/4 breast milk, formula, or water, and 1 apple. Puree until it gets its smoothness. Booyah. So let me go get I mix it with breast milk because I'm breastfeeding. So let me go get it. And then considering the amount of apples that we're gonna use, we don't really need that much milk. I literally just pumped this. So I think that's actually good because that was 1 milliliter. 1 ounce. Yeah, it's better for him. I don't know, my first baby, I was like completely clueless. I'm surprised he's still alive. But then my second baby, it's like, okay, yay, they're done. My second baby is like, we have all these cool gadgets now, and like, I always want to make sure to give him the best. Okay, that's not turning off, so I'm gonna unplug it. So our apples are done, yay! They actually smell really good. Like those, who gets apple pies? It smells like apple pies. Ooh, they are soft. Okay, so I'm gonna put them back on this cutting board and chop them up into little pieces so that when I blend it, it's like really fine and not chunky. Because I'm gonna put this spoon at the end of it for him to eat, and the hole is kind of small. So I don't like the baby food to be too chunky or it won't go through. Let me find some tongs, because these are kind of hot. This smells so good. I don't know how to make apple pies, but I really want an apple pie right now. Now that I smell this. Do any of you guys know how to make apple pie? Okay, so let's find a place for this. This is now dirty. Oops, one of the apples fell in here. Oh well, it's gonna go in there anyways. Thank you. Somebody said my first son is still alive because I was doing it right. I was being a good parent. I don't know, I feel like when you're a parent, you always feel like you could do better, but then people look at you like, wow, you're such an amazing parent. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like I could do better. If there's like 2 of me, if there was more time in a day, I feel like the days go by so fast, and like I barely did anything because I'm running after everybody, picking up after everybody, just everybody. Well, mothers know. If you're a mom, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm chopping these pieces smaller. And if you guys have any questions, like what brand I use or whatever, it's just two simple brands. The Baby Bullet brand and the Kiinde. Now the Kinde's pretty dope because you can use the storage packages for anything. If you're breastfeeding, you could just put milk in there and then you could turn it into a bottle. Or, I mean, if you, like me, making baby food, you can use it for baby food, juice, whatever. Okay. Now the good part, we're almost done, guys, is the blending. Make sure to do it tight because it will leak. Want to see what I'm making? I'm making your brother some baby food. Okay, all done. You said your birthday's in 9 days. Maybe we could do a family thing so you can see the baby. Yes, I said family. Okay, so now we're gonna put it in here. It's kind of hard to get it in here when it's empty. Yeah, my kids are so damn spoiled. My dad just told me that yesterday. I gotta stop spoiling my boys. That you're supposed to be hard on boys and not soft, or they're gonna be softies. But hey, they're my babies. All right, so we're getting it in there. And you know what? This Baby Bullet thing comes like with a little spatula to kind of like scoop it out and put it in here. But I hate getting so many things dirty for no reason. So booyah! There goes our baby food. I told you I use the funnel and I still get a mess everywhere. Maybe it's the Gonzalez in me, I'm not sure. Alright, so here's our baby food. And then all you gotta do is push, and there you go. And the babies really love this kind of spoon because as you can see, it's not hard, it's silicone. So when they're teething, they love to just munch on it. And then here's a couple pieces of our soft apples to put in here for the babies to chew on. But I'm gonna use the rest that I just cut up over here to put back in here because that's not gonna be enough. Alright, half a cup of water, apples. I don't think that piece is gonna cook all the way through, that's so big. And number 2. There you go. And the cool thing about this is either you could like put this tip on it, which they suck on it like juice. You can use this. And it comes with the cap for this too. Where's the cap for this? Oh. Boop. So you could take it to go and nothing touches the cap. So there's our baby food. Here's the top to it. And don't forget, always flying out. Always write what it is. So apple and the date. What's the date today, guys? The 26th, because my uncle's birthday is tomorrow. So Uncle Mario, if you're watching this, happy early birthday. May 26th, today is not your birthday. Today's your birthday? My niece is telling me today's her birthday. I'm not sure. Is it? Whose birthday is today? You guys are kind of confusing me now. Okay, so these are dirty. And there you go. Woo, apple food. June. Oh, okay. Well, we need to plan something. I don't know. I know San Diego just opened up they're opening up everything. So for all of you guys that live in San Diego, on the 29th, they're opening up like the malls, the beach. They're starting to open stuff up again. I mean, I don't know about LA because I've seen a lot of posts like San Diego, LA, because they're not open yet. So we will see. We will see. Okay, and the cool thing about these baby bullet containers is that right here, this little notch, you could put the day. So you can know what date you put it in there. Today's the 26th. So boom, 26. And there we go. We got our 2 foods. This one's for this one. And this one's to slurp. And that's it. And if you guys stay tuned, in about an hour or so, when Legend wakes up from his nap, because he's taking a nap right now, we're gonna open up his gifts. His dada bought him a lot of gifts, so we're gonna open him up live so you guys can see all the cool baby stuff that he received. And then I just came back from San Diego, so you know, my whole family out there literally bought him something. I came back with more stuff than what I left, so you guys could see that. And that's it. Toodles.